you check the children? Show a little match sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Jaime Sub-Zero here.
And we are here to do another trailer reaction roundup. I believe we've got 7 for you today, so we're just going to launch right into it with, let's start with the lesser-known ones first.
Cool.
Let's do one called Threshold.
Cannot say I know what this is.
I guess we're about to find out.
Indeed. Wow.
Mom says hi, by the way. She
a
wanted
lot
to
of
make sure
stickers.
that you were okay. She's been calling a lot. Worried about
Low
you.
budge.
I don't know how to explain it. They did this ritual, they tied me up. They bound me to this other guy, I don't know who he is. What you saw at my apartment? That was him. I need to find him.
Arrow's a
Look,
little
this
more
is gonna take
reputable.
a bit longer than I thought.
Arrow is producing movies now?
Mhm.
Distributing?
Right now.
They are.
Wow.
Yeah, they have their own streaming service now, too.
Get the fuck
Guys,
out of here.
Bound to. You find him and you think all of this just goes away. You're
Okay.
sick. You're paranoid.
I'm
Love
not
them
making
some
this
more
up.
They slashed his chest, and I felt the exact same thing, the exact same time.
It's all just in our heads.
Just help.
I've seen things that cannot explain. It can't be.
A life must end to break this bond.
You brought me here! Why did you bring me here?
It's not for me. It doesn't...
Streaming
I mean,
on Arrow, you see? Arrow Player is their service.
yeah, I feel like...
It's where I watched The Stylist, which was a film about a female serial killer that came out recently.
I don't know. It just doesn't really do it for me. The subject matter doesn't get me, really. You know, someone might be crazy, maybe. I don't know. That's not really the most interesting thing. It does look pretty low budge as far as how it's shot and everything like that. Like, it feels like we could have shot this movie, but you know, it's not to denigrate just the feel I'm getting and the fact that it doesn't look very post-produced. So, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it just doesn't really tickle my fancy.
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes they go for this sort of low-budget look deliberately to give a sense of intimacy, like you're right there with these characters in comparison. But, I mean, more so than anything, the narrative isn't, like, jumping out to me. And I think I still have their 30-day trial going on. So, I don't know. I would definitely at least give it a shot because the acting doesn't seem too terrible. Rumorg is a publication that I respect, and I don't think compared to some of these others where, I don't know, we're often leery when there's all of this praise that an indie is trying to show in their trailer to get people on board to check it out. But yeah, if I still have Arrow streaming service going on, I guess I would throw it on if it's in the 80 to 90 minute range. But yeah, it's a relatively vague trailer and nothing that's really getting me too excited, unfortunately. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right, let's move on.
That was Threshold.
If you guys have any thoughts on Threshold, let us know. Let's move on to another one that we don't know much about called Shadowmarsh. Excuse me.
Get it.
So this is a horror film that might have been featured at a film festival or maybe not. I don't know. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, go. Pretty shot to start.
So, how's
Nice
it
tronies.
been back here? It's been a bit strange.
Oh,
Still
more
fun.
low budge.
More low
obviously.
budge, yeah.
Haven't really gotten around to unpacking most of my stuff. Oh, hopefully it starts to feel like home again.
I've got 3 bodies in the span of 3 days, the last of which was found in their own backyard.
Oh, Lou Temple.
Lou
Which
Temple.
means that whatever it is, it ain't the forest anymore.
We've had him on our channel.
Spellbound.
Indeed, we have.
You focus less on missing files and more on finding out what
I've
the
seen
hell
him before,
is
too.
killing my
Dance.
daughter.
I remember remember reading an article about this, and I'm trying to remember Lou Temple and someone else.
Yeah, there's someone else in
note.
there too. Oh, Felissa.
Felissa.
Of course.
Rose.
You need help.
Cult in the
Not getting me
Woods.
so far,
I feel like we just saw this in the new Wrong Turn movie.
which is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do anything.
Yeah, this one's not for me either. The subject matter doesn't look great.
And I hate to
It
use
looks
the
like
term,
something we've
by-
seen a
by
number
the
of
numbers,
times.
You know, potential local conspiracy, you know, inept law enforcement. I mean, it's
Nothing new.
nothing that's really, it's really jumping out to me, man.
Yeah, we don't need to focus any longer than we
Yeah.
need to. So let us know if it caught your attention better than it did ours.
Or if you've seen it already and it's actually worthwhile, despite some of the indications the trailers. Give
So those two and this next one are the ones that I had the least confidence in as far as maybe being good. But this next one is for Netflix. It is a foreign film. This is more thriller, I
This is
believe.
one that I've heard of, actually. Yes.
So let's check it out. It's called Fatma. 3, 2, 1, go.
Fatma Yılmaz.
Bu tanıdık geldi mi?
It's a series.
Bu adamın kimin öldürdüğünü biliyor musun?
Biri cinayeti üstlenmeni mi istedi?
Silahın var mı?
Söyle bakalım hanginizin gücü yeter bu adamları indirmeye?
Sen kendinin farkında mısın? Sen kim olduğunu biliyor musun Fatma Yılmaz? Senin ne işin var o adamlarla?
Temizlik.
Trying to figure out country of origin.
Kimse dönüp sana bakmamış bile ya. Sen görünmezsin.
Kim bilir ne yaşadı da bu hale geldiyse bu kadar.
She definitely looks adequately ominous.
Mm-hmm.
Disturbed.
Birinden mi korkuyorsun?
Pushes in on him later.
Kimden korksun ben?
Yeah, this one's not for me either. I don't really particularly care for thrillers like this, but it could be good. I don't know. Your thoughts, Fuego?
I mean, it definitely looks a lot more professionally produced than the last two things that we looked at. And, she's obviously a tortured soul and stuff. If this was a film, I would be more inclined because, very similar to you, this is less my jam as far as, like, thrillers go. And I do love thrillers, but I'm much pickier in the subject matter. It's just, as I often say, the dedication aspect of a series compared to a film is one of my biggest deterrents. I watch all of these films and boast gleefully about it. I've watched 100-something new films this year, but that's because films don't require
All right, put your dick away.
all of that time. No, I'm serious though, and yet I think I would still at least try an episode just to see.
Right.
Because I'm very
It feels like
curious.
it'd be that first episode that's got that really kick in the nuts ending that makes you like, oh, I gotta watch the rest of this.
Yeah, that's how they bait you.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm
They're masturbators, these guys.
masters of baiting. Yeah, but I'm definitely curious what the deal is with this lady, and who harmed her, and like what what she doesn't remember, obviously. And this is coming out in just a couple days from this filming, so.
Yeah, this is gonna go up tomorrow. What do I have? Oh no, Mortal Kombat's going tomorrow. Well, we gotta double up one day. As the trailer reactions, otherwise they'll be up for a week. Or won't be up for a week.
Yeah.
All right, next up, let's do one called Seance, and we're getting smaller to bigger.
Oh yeah. So Seance, this one, if I'm not mistaken, so the person who wrote You're Next and something else.
Yes, is directing
This
now.
is their directorial debut.
Correct. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go!
So it'll end up on Shudder eventually. Dark Castle. That's a name I haven't seen in a minute.
Before you hear it, Edelvine. Our climate can be quite competitive.
This is our table?
They did like Ghost Ship and tons of other stuff for a while.
Ghost Ship? Is that a movie?
No, Ghost Ship and 13 Ghosts.
I would love to see a movie called Ghost Ship.
It must be the ghost again.
Some girl supposedly killed herself in the dorms years ago.
How inconvenient.
not sure I believe it.
What if I told you there's a way we can find out?
Oh, really?
So you're gonna do a seance?
Spirit board? Oh, Seance. What am I thinking?
Oporte, Laquantur, Intervos.
I never saw The Guest.
I don't remember it. I think I have it, but I haven't watched it in a long time.
One of your classmates passed away tonight.
I really think we need to tell someone what's going on.
What, that we conjured a ghost and now it's killing us?
Whoa.
If anything scares you, hit it in the skull.
See, they just need something long and hard to protect them.
The energy imprints on the surroundings.
That's what the filmmaker's trying to say, right?
Has to be.
Pick up on it.
I think it is a male writer.
Okay, the mask is pretty lame, though. Suki Waterhouse? Suki Stackhouse? True Blood up in this bitch.
I was getting kind of a sapphic vibe. I wasn't 100%, but...
I hope you don't make me regret our decision to enroll you.
This is a rough trailer reaction for me, man. I'm not on board for this one either. This one just, it looks
written and
generic.
Directed by Simon Barrett, and that's the thing. Like, when
he's got a talent for writing, but is he writing this one too, or is he just directing?
Writing and directing.
Okay, so that at least bodes well. And maybe this is just a bad trailer, or maybe it's a material that can't be trailered well. Sometimes that happens.
Dare I say, I'm just like
bored.
I'm not really digging the cast of ladies very much. They seem just there's kind of like a snarky uppityness to some of that. I mean, I don't know. That's obviously how they were written and probably
You're not
how
talking
they
about the
were.
black one, are you calling her up, Eddie?
Hell to the no,
I'm just
yo.
kidding. No, they seem so generic and so placeholder for movies like this.
Well, and the whole aspect of people constantly contend there's nothing new under the sun, and that goes for horror as well. Like if you're doing something that feels familiar, you have to deviate enough to make it distinguishable, and this doesn't feel that distinctive, at least based on the trailer.
No, I agree.
It doesn't. So
no,
it doesn't look poorly directed. I'm enjoying some of the camera movement and some of these cool close-ups and whatnot.
They got to
Beautiful
fix the
place
color
that they're filming.
It's too dreary. They need to. Well, maybe it's just me.
Yeah,
I would bump
was gonna
up the
say
saturation a little bit.
More blues.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from Seance. This is a bit of a fail too.
Yeah, I mean,
this is rough.
Yeah, I will definitely watch this though. It's on my spreadsheet back at the casa, but
So
what is this one? Right?
This one is probably more of an action one. This is the so now that we're in the era of course, Liam Neeson and John Wick with Keanu Reeves, and now
dude.
Bob Odenkirk with Nobody.
Did you see it?
Not yet. No, I want
great,
to. But
dude.
this is the Mads Mikkelsen version of this.
This is where he's got the beard going
yes,
on, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So this is called Riders of Justice. So let's take a look. And
title.
you guys, if you don't know Mads Mikkelsen by name, you'll know him by face. So he's Hannibal.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Also, Urso in
Star Wars.
Yeah, Rogue One, the best thing Disney did with the Star Wars property.
Ooh, Jesus!
Shit. Okay.
That was so realistic where some people didn't even react. Like, what would you do? You wouldn't even register it. Oh, she got killed.
Oh, so is this... Oh, it's foreign language, okay.
Yeah, he's normally a foreigner. He's Dutch or something like that?
He is Dutch, yeah. Another Round is still one of the best movies from last year. It's so awesome.
Ooh, I like it already. I love these kinds of movies. I really do. I'm such a sucker for them.
You gotta watch Nobody, dude.
I want to. Revenge movies. That's why I want to watch Peppermint. The one with Jennifer Garner.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for these. That last Bruce Willis one that was like this was really good too, where it was the revenge one.
The remake?
Yeah, Death Wish.
I never watched that.
I liked it.
It
was Eli Roth.
Eli Roth directed it, yeah.
I har fattet det nemmeste for dig i verden. Det det nemmeste for mig i verden. Og alle med på, at vi nu på vej ud og møde en psykopatisk rotte. Nu snakker vi med ham.
Yeah, he looks mean in this, dude. He looks like he would whoop someone's ass.
Det så i hvert fald ud som om, det er rocker. Det er jo ikke fordi, vi skal bombe en vågestue. Vi er med. Starter med at placere buffer i fjeder. Ja, jeg kan bare godt lide os. Sådan, færdig. Andenpladsen.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, I'm really liking the comedic aspect.
I do too. It's
and it's not full on like just comedy, but it's like a darkly comedic violence sort of.
De ved, hvem I er, og det kommer ikke til at stoppe, medmindre vi dræber dem først.
Hvad der sker, far?
Yeah, this one's the day so far.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh shit.
Klar.
Something we can talk about with enthusiasm.
Yeah, finally. No, this looks fun.
Yeah.
It looks fun and silly, and yeah, I'm on board for it.
I'm especially enjoying the comedic relief of these other guys that he has himself. You know,
it looks a little bit like the Full Monty with action. You know what I mean? Like it's just this group of unlikely dudes grabbing guns. You know what I mean?
This scene that fucking got us though. Pardon my French.
That was dope. Because like, so here's what I like about this.
Very convincing.
Here's what it's so convincing because.
Like
in most movies,
like the three people on
the people over here, but it's
right.
the people on the left that are like, you're as humans, you don't know exactly what's going on immediately. So if you saw something happening this quickly, you just be like, "What the fuck?" and just watch it go by, rather than knowing to jump out of the way. So the dude with the box just watches it happen. It's so realistic to me. Watch this. They just watch it happen. They just stand there.
Yeah.
Because it happens so fast, that's what would happen. You wouldn't have time to react.
Yeah, yeah. As
I love
opposed to like the forced aspect of acting in that regard.
Exactly.
Yeah, Mads is like. I mean, I was talking earlier about the fact that he is such a versatile actor. I haven't watched Hannibal, unfortunately, and I most definitely plan to, especially with Clarice about to end and everything. But you know, I've loved him in pretty much everything I've seen him in, whether it's like comedic, you know, drama sort of stuff, like the film Another Round that has got some Oscar nominations, Best Foreign Picture and stuff this past year. It's a great movie. And also playing, you know, Urso's father in Rogue One. Like, Mads is so talented, man, and this is thankfully for the second straight thing that we've looked at. It feels very professionally produced, but it's this like team of this ragtag team of these older dudes that he's with, which is generating a nice kind of balance of tone, and it's not overdoing it with the humor either. Like the stakes still seem really high, you know, and them understanding that, wow, this guy's a lot more badass than we necessarily realized, and just that whole like, you know, just shock factor in their regard and the comedy that it, you know, brings about. So, dude, I'm about this. I think it's going to theaters and then VOD a week or two later, if I remember correctly, the story I read. So this is one that I might even go to a theater to see, because I saw Nobody in theaters with Odenkirk, and that movie is badass. And it's quite a performance from him as well, you know, in the fact that it's not the stoic John Wickness. Like, it's a guy who is actually a family man, and I did review that.
We'll talk about it later. We're running low on time.
Yes, exactly.
Here, so
sorry.
It's two left. The next one is one that I had
not
not had pulled aside, except that we got a comment on a recent video saying we should react to this in Seance. And so I was like, this hasn't been on Bloody Disgusting, so let's take a look at it. So this is called The Night House. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, if it's coming from Searchlight, Searchlight was under the former 20th Century Fox banner, if I remember
Jesus,
correctly.
well, it looks horror enough. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Did I just miss it? Bloody did not.
This is on my list, man.
Huh.
Searchlight, you know, they were formerly under the 20th Century Fox banner, now Disney. But,
my husband took the boat out on the lake. He took a handgun that I didn't even know that we owned.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I recognize her.
Oh, yeah, she's Godzilla vs. Kong.
Did he leave a note?
He did.
Well, I'm already on board.
You were right. There is nothing. Nothing is after you.
I'm digging those shots with the fog on the water and stuff, man.
I got goosebumps.
Safe from what?
I got the goose pimples. He's right in front of her.
Did you not? But the chunks of like,
it's like, that's
fleshy
right, the poster.
blood.
It's like Invisible Man. Because the poster is dope.
Do that right. You don't have to do it all yourself.
If you didn't look closely enough at the poster when I put it up, check it out, because there's
closely.
invisible hand on her cheek.
Look closely here.
Look closely here, yeah.
Look closely.
I didn't think we had secrets.
Everybody has secrets.
Reverse floor plan?
It's our house. But backwards. What the hell was he doing?
Oh, I am in it.
Yeah.
Oh!
What the full?
Oh!
Rebecca Hall, that's her name.
I am so on
Yeah,
board.
this is intriguing, dude.
Where you're the monster under the bed because you don't know what's going on.
There is nothing.
Well, I'm getting major Stephen King vibes.
Yo!
With like the twinners and the alternate.
Oh,
and
dude!
like, wow.
Hell yeah!
And what if you think you're like the original or the whatever, and then turns out you're not? Oh, those shots are great too, man. They picked a terrific location.
Yo.
There's something just eerie in my estimation about these homes that are right near water. Probably because I live in the deadly desert, for God's sake.
That's
you know?
great. So I'm going to try and look up who
House.
actually left us that comment real quick.
Yeah, the
Give me your
House
thoughts while we talk.
Oh, the Night House looks rad, man. And the fact that, okay, it seems a little bit different, you know, that distinguishing factor that I was mentioning, this brought it in spades. And the fact that, you know, they gave me a taste of what they're trying to do, and just the slightest bit of a reveal without really just putting all of their cards down at the same goddamn time, which is unfortunately what we have with trailers all too often. Yeah, and just the sadness of her, like, feeling the empty side in her bed, and the mystery of where this man went, who obviously meant so much to her, and yet what he could have been hiding, the fact that it's a mystery, like mystery thriller, sprinkling some horror, and shot so well. Like Searchlight, they never messed around even before the Disney acquisition, man. I think this was one that was actually shot a couple of years ago, and now it's finally seen distribution. So
Deadpool Party. That's
okay.
who said it.
Deadpool
Hey guys,
Party.
you got to check out the trailers for the Night House, Seance, and the Waterman. So I looked, and the Waterman is more of a kids adventure movie, so that's why I didn't include it. But
that's one that's on my itinerary too.
Check that out on your own time. But thank you to that user for recommending this, because this was dope.
This looks good.
Yeah, I'm on board because
factor.
it's creep factor. It looks like good acting. It looks like good mystery, and the scares of the bloody footprints coming right up to her as she's looking at them, like, that's fucking cool and scary, and I'm on board. So all right,
and this reverse floor plan aspect, like,
Love that.
are we talking?
Well, where is this?
Dimension?
Is
are we
it
talking
us, right? Because it's another house, a mirror house with a mirror her,
and that's where I'm wondering if she's gonna go through like some sort of, you know, thinny,
That's
as we
such a
like
cool-
to say,
oh,
or
I
you know,
tripped.
portal.
That's
or
such a
whatever
cool, because it showed her in the window and it just panned over to her on the couch without cutting.
Yeah.
I loved it. All right,
Yeah,
yes,
Rebecca
on
Hall's
board for
great
this.
too. Yeah.
So the final one, Fuego,
and
is
there was lots of duality in that, with like the whole kaleidoscopic sort of bits that they were doing. Oh, man,
Yes.
I'm very intrigued.
So the last thing we have is the first full trailer for
Yes.
Army of the Dead. Last one was a bit of a teaser trailer.
Yeah, and it was a prick tease in that regard, because of the fact that it was barely over a minute, and you and I made the time to wake up early that morning, and then we got this kind of stinker of a trailer.
Agreed.
That really just
It was a
didn't
bummer.
really-
After
Yeah.
two big trailers that week too that we had woken up to do.
Yeah, because Godzilla Kong was earlier that week. If I
and there was one other one too, if I'm not mistaken. But by the way, we should mention that Fuego is in a Sub-Zero outfit because we just reviewed all of the Mortal Kombat stuff for this week.
Yeah,
so you're seeing it on the day we review Mortal Kombat, so maybe it makes sense to
Yeah,
you.
you'll laugh about that.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Is that Batista?
That's Batista as the cook, the biggest cook ever.
Mr. Ward.
Is that Hanzo Hasashi?
To make $50 million.
They're gonna hit us for this song, but this song
Isn't
is
that Hanzo?
great.
Doesn't that look like Hanzo from
It does look
Legacy? I mean, he'd be
this is
older
the-
like this.
Yeah, this is a song about no one to hold him, no one to. So it's very fitting for Vegas.
Yeah, thank you, Zach, for killing the copyright for us.
Yeah, appreciate you, bud.
Ding, ding, ding.
He said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces.
Think about it. People we say.
The ragtag team.
If Batista's the lead character, I'm on board.
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh, there's Tig.
There's our recast.
That's the recast for Chris. Okay.
Yeah.
We did something.
Shit's hitting the fan hard for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, you got another accusation?
Oh, I think there's actual criminal charges that are finally
shit,
being
really?
filed. Yeah,
because he's still doing his podcast weekly.
So it makes me wonder if when the heist was initially thought up,
it wasn't the apocalypse yet.
Did they know if there were zombies?
That's a good question. That is Hanzo. That's got to be.
It's not too late to go back.
Is that Starbuck? Look like her. Oh shit!
Okay, that looks like World War Z
Wow.
sort of shit, dude. This is more along the lines of what I wanted from the previous trailer.
Yeah, the story trailer. Oh no, okay, it's not Starbuck. Just looks like her. Oh, she's a dancer. That's hilarious.
Damn,
the dancers
yeah.
are the most fucking unnerving zombies. Wow, that's cool. Oh.
George Romero would not approve.
No, he would
Smart
not.
zombies.
Wow, they're dodging?
Although Bob, like he did Bob, so the fact that he kind of hypocritically
Well,
talked
he
a little
did.
bit.
He did start it, but they were still slow. Bub was still slow because they're dead. They're decaying.
Yeah, so this looks like hardcore shoot 'em up, dude.
This looks so
I
fun.
am excited. And you know it's going to be in theaters a week before it hits
really?
Netflix, May 14th.
Okay, then
so it makes me
those
wonder.
of us that are willing to brave the theater are worth doing the review.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I want to if it's available here.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. I heard about this.
What?
Ah, zombie tiger.
That's crossing the line.
That's what everyone wanted after the
Yeah.
tiger and Ezekiel with Walking Dead.
Oh,
but-
homie with his bat. You know?
Sweet. That is such a better
And I like
trailer
that.
than the
And
first one.
yeah, in every possible capacity,
Oh
a
my
more
God.
entertaining trailer. That's what.
That made
in
me want to
select
watch
theaters
the movie.
May. And
the last
on
one
Netflix.
honestly did not make me want to watch the movie.
No,
this
I
one
wasn't-
makes me want to watch the movie.
Dude, I wasn't excited after the last trailer. It
No.
honestly made me a little worried about this movie.
Agreed.
But this is
This
is
redeemed it.
exactly what I was anticipating. I'm digging
It's
the
very
ragtag
appropriate. I keep
team.
saying Hanzo because this looks very much like the actor that I might be wrong too. Looks very much like the actor that played Hanzo Hasashi in the Mortal Kombat Legacy thing that we literally just finished reviewing. So.
Indeed, hence the silly attire, as we mentioned.
But,
funny how they say director of Man of Steel as opposed to the
Justice League.
Yeah, exactly. or
Director of Zack Snyder's
or
Justice
Batman
League.
v Superman.
Or BVS, yeah. The director of the one that everyone was kind of okay with.
Yeah. Just to double down though, man, I love Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead remake. I think that movie is.
I love his Watchmen. I love his 300. Like I'm a big fan of Zack Snyder aesthetic. I liked scenes of Sucker Punch.
I was just about to say,
ass.
even I can appreciate
the
some stuff about
the
that.
dragon scene in Sucker
know?
Punch is so badass. But
Yeah, and the extended editions of both Justice League and BVS are like there's a lot of positives in there in my estimation. So I aside from the Owl movie that I don't think I've ever seen, it's like the something Walkers
Guardians of
or-
Ga'Hoole. It's
Yeah,
so good.
I've never seen it, man.
I like Guardians of Ga'Hoole, dude. I will loan it to you. It
It's
is
the only
so
Snyder
good.
film I haven't seen, man.
Dude, I legitimately like The Legend of the Guardians,
Yeah.
The Owls of Ga'Hoole. It's such a good movie.
Yeah, but
That's him too. I didn't even put that
Yeah,
together. That's
yeah.
funny.
But dude, I am stoked for a hard R violent zombie shoot 'em up film like this. Like, and the sets look pretty rad.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe they filmed in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, bring this on, man.
Yeah,
bring it on. And
Yeah.
I have such a soft spot for Batista at this particular point, dude. I
Sure.
mean, ever since the Guardians films, I'm like, this meathead can actually act this, because I mean, he was always a wrestler and he was bad on the mic. You know, in the WWE.
Was he?
That he was never
Oh,
like.
dude, he's so charismatic.
He
on
was
film.
never like The Rock, you know, as far as
He
like
is
could,
The Rock,
he
like,
could
on camera, though.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
as
not
far
true.
as he could ad lib,
no,
you know, like
he's,
The Rock
he's not
can.
quite like The Rock. He doesn't
Yeah.
have the charisma of The Rock, but he has the comedy.
Mm-hmm.
He has the comedic timing.
Yeah.
He was really funny in Stu also. Stuber.
So, yeah, the one with Camille Nanjian.
Mhm,
Yeah, that's a great movie. That's a fun movie.
So,
But
yeah.
look at him just running through the casino, shooting shit, and like. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
This
guys.
is
It's gonna be
everything.
silly, dumb fun.
This is everything I was hoping for this film to be.
Yeah.
Even the CGI silly looking tiger. You know, I guess it.
Justice for Ezekiel's pet.
Hmm.
All right, so yeah, why don't you guys let us know in the comments down below what you think of this one? That's going to do it for our trailer reaction roundup. We got to go
Yeah, we
get
only have
ready
like 20 minutes
for our drunken disorderly news with Booze. So, if you guys missed that, if you're watching this trailer reaction and you missed the drunken disorderly news with Booze, Fuego's right next to me now. Look at it. He doesn't need that left side of the camera frame over there. But guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know what your thoughts are on these trailers in the comments down below. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
And gracias, Jaime. Sub-Zero.
Thank you very much to all of our patrons for supporting the channel. We greatly appreciate you. And remember, stay scared.